pivotal half of FIFA right now. We're coming into the second leg. We had a little bit of a break there. I think Tekkz just went to get his thoughts, recompose himself as we come into this second leg. Kickoff is underway. 3-1 Gore Machine leads right now.
If you didn't know already, F2 Tekkz taking from left to right in that Liverpool home strip. And then Rogue Gore Machine, of course. Rogue's kits in the game, a number of esports kits are in FIFA Ultimate Team now, which is a great addition. It was only like 6 or 7 last year, now there's
double figures.
Yeah, so many more. 2 goals needed though for Tekkz. I'm sure he won't beat around the bush, he knows what to do, but Gore Machine, hang in there, build on it. I don't think you're probably going to need to score at least another 1 or 2 just to ensure the confidence is there. However, there's a long, long way before we find out who will be joining M10 Resende in the Xbox console final.
I'm expecting to see quite a tentative start out of these 2 players. The first goal is huge. If Gore Machine gets it, we've seen Tekkz do massive comebacks in the past, but question marks about it this time. Good goalkeeper movement from Tekkz, just to move him across 3 yards and watch the finesse shot. If Tekkz gets the first goal, I think we are going to see one of those Tekkz comebacks potentially unveil in front of our very eyes over the next 12 minutes.
But still, no bird cam, Richard. He's
been dropped.
Everyone was hyping up about him yesterday, saying that he sticks with him. You know, he's a big fan of him. He's always, as I said, a big fan of Messi and bird cam in his team. That were players that I'm talking about that he used last year, and he was always known for maybe using a different choice of player. I remember it was Alessandrini and Lozano.
They brought on Lozano, Alessandrini as super subs, yeah.
And his words were, I use these players in FUT Champions at home when that was the way to qualify. And, you know, they perform for me, so why not am I going to, you know, involve them in these competitions? However, Messi's got that team of the year, and I can understand why he's going to be sticking in there or playing a lot more regularly for him. And the Birdcam obviously just pushed out with the quality that's come through the doors.
Yeah, if you think of almost levels in FIFA right now in terms of the players in the game, you've got this top level where you've got real good prime icons and team of the year players. I'd probably say Birdcam falls in the one underneath that, like mid to good tier icons and good players. It just doesn't break into that top elite level.
Well, there's
of
the finesse, and that is the first chance of the game, Richard. Sorry to cut you short, but Pele, I think that's the difference. What I was saying last game is that, you know, we saw Tekkz do this 2 or 3 times, just edge of the box, makes it look simple, play it in, finesse it straight away. However, last game he couldn't do that. That's
just the way that a lot of the goals go in this year, that finesse from edge of the box, you roll it into his feet, and then you hit it straight away. Sometimes you time, sometimes you don't have to time it. Pele there, killing it into the top corner, and
kind of muscle memory, isn't it?
That goal that we were talking about, it's gone Tekkz's way. How's that going to affect the landscape of this game?
I think the difference was he just pulled out some sort of skill move there, Richard, that got his legs in a tangle. And then Vieira, unfortunately this time, you could just see kind of pull something out, but it looked like a harsh one, to be honest with you. It looked very harsh.
If I would have been conceding that penalty, I'd be annoyed right now.
Up steps Gore Machine now. Which way he's going to go? Goes right and scores.
Good penalty from Gore Machine. And that 2-goal cushion has been reinstated. Cristiano Ronaldo from the penalty spot, making no mistake for the Canadian. Goes right. Nice height for the goalkeeper, but he sent him the wrong way.
One of those ones. You just scored a goal as well, Tekkz, to bring up the spirit, lift the spirits, I should say. And
it's been knocked back
down.
Get
himself going, but it was a tough penalty to take, to be fair. Tangle of legs, and referee blew, and it was going to be a chance for Gore Machine to restore his 2-goal lead, and he did. Vieira to Eusebio, back to Ronaldo again there, couldn't find a way through. It's been an aggressive attack now from Tekkz. He knows he needs to score goals, but Gore Machine, everything's just falling into place for him. It's the exact same surroundings for him as he left the first game. Still 2 goals up, 4-2 up on aggregate. I remember that every single chance that Gore Machine had last game, he did put it on target. It was 100% shot accuracy, which you don't always kind of rarely see sometimes. Oh, lovely fake shot, lovely goal.
It's a really good goal. It's a really, really good goal from Gore Machine. Little fake shot, shifts it onto his right foot, R9, and then just powered into the bottom left corner.
And, you know, we said he's had a little bit of fortune down a few goals, but there's nothing fortunate about that. to go right, open up a pocket of space and to put it into the left bottom corner. All you can say is unbelievable finish.
Just thinking you're holding a controller right now. To be able to have the quickness and the wherewithal to do that, to input a fake shot and then input the shot, it's remarkable.
Kyle Walker. And the goal lead is by 3 goals now. If he was confident, now he's even more so. 5-2 up on aggregate, Richard. Ronaldo. Back to Messi now. Can he drive forward? But that's probably not how he would have wanted to start these opening 30 minutes, Richard.
Worst possible start for F2 Tekkz right now. Trailing by 3 goals, but he has got it in him to get back into this game. We've seen it before. We saw that fantastic comeback against Gorilla in Bucharest.
Play the one more. Play it out wide if you can. Pele outside the boot. Great save, De Gea.
He's going to keep it in and stop the corner as well. Here's Gore Machine.
Very composed at the back. Always just lost out. Can the keeper get there? Yes, he can. He can just calm it down and slowly move himself into half-time. Still plenty of time for a comeback here for Tekkz. We know how many goals this guy can score. I'll say it again and again. In Swiss style, went 3-1, but he was scoring goals for fun. But it's how Gore Machine can keep Tekkz away and defend and counter everything that he's trying to do. Here's a chance for him, back to goal. Cristiano, again, a great save. It was timed, it was green. Corner comes in now, front post is there, Ronaldo's there! And a goal at a perfect time for him.
Yeah, he got in front of him at the near post. I think it was Hullet, the closest man to him. Ronaldo just jumps over it. Well, interesting to see the replay right now. So it is number 12, Marcelo. There's only one winner in that, and it's going to be the man from Madeira, Cristiano Ronaldo, winning the header.
It's kind of a goal just to say, you're not running away from me with this scoreline. Maldini to Kyle Walker. It was an important goal as well, Richard, especially in the context of this game. You know, if it went 4-0 down on aggregate, it's going to be a bit more of a mountain to climb, isn't it? Only 2 goals now. It's important that if it stays at a difference, it stays at least 2 goals heading into the second half. Gore Machine's got other ideas, though, of Messi. Hill to hill or 2. If anything, wants to get him on that left foot.
Still managed to get hold of the ball somehow as Messi.
And Rafael Varane can drive forward, and it'll be the last attack of this half. 45 in-game minutes will be left in the second leg before we decide who will be in the quarter final. And Tekkz Resende's in there after an amazing performance against Tim Latka.
Ronaldo's going to win that.
For the first time, Richard? No. Rafael Varane will instead. Serbia down the line to R9. Can he whip it in? Has he got the chance? No, he can't. He's going to have a drag back instead. Played short to Vieira. Last attack, literally, of the half. Can he do something with it? Pele. Deflection. Out for a corner. The added time of 3 minutes have been played to the front post again. Off the post. On the rebound off the ball.
What is happening?
Heroic defending. You can see the reaction in Tekkz there. How on earth has he kept that out?
How has that not gone in? It's bounced off the post. It bounced off the crossbar.
I'm sure Gore Machine just jammed any button on those controller there just to throw someone in front of that. That was so close.
More rebounds than a game of air hockey right there.
Well, we can see the reaction again from that. Look at
This is a reaction from Tekkz.
He doesn't know what happened. It's got like an automatic kind of like reaction from Cristiano Ronaldo there to follow the shot up straight away with his knee, I think it was. And if it's a second later, if even a half a second later, that's going in.
We'll put down some heroic defending on the line.
And now into the second half.
He's in behind Messi.
It could have been only 1 goal behind if that went in as well, but you can't think about that, you can't dwell on it because he won't get that chance back. He'll have to go and create another one.
Yeah, what I like from Gore Machine, he's still playing the exact same way we're playing in minute 10 of the first leg when it was 0-0. Still using the offside trap, still using the same formation.
Vieira to Hullet.
I think he could have switched into a 4-2-3-1, in fact, to try and see this second half out.
Can he win the flick on? Yes, he can.
He's won it again as well, Eusebio.
Eusebio's making that run down the line if he can find it. No, he can't. He's going to wait until it's a better option for him, and I don't blame him for that. Going to play back to Cristiano. Yes, he is. This is good from Goal Machine. I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Richard. You know, he doesn't need to change anything. Keeping the way he plays, knows how he plays. He's still in front by 2 goals, which, you know, that scoreline could be crushed. We saw how close Resende was to throwing it away against Imlatka. When he was 4-0 up, went 4-3 at one point. Even had us feeling a little bit nervous for Resende there, but pulled it back, got himself a penalty right at the end, and then ensured that he would win his game 5-3. Then obviously Lev Vinken had a crazy game against Andoni, went into penalties, and he's in the console final against Nicholas, who just blew away Houston. You know, you don't often say that. Houston scores a lot of goals, and in the end he won 5-1.
Yeah, the most fascinating thing about that is Houston scored 1 goal in 2 legs. It came down backstage and he just said, the man's just too good. The man is just so good at defending. He shut me out completely. And that's something that you don't often see from Houston, to
sit back and have that
score
attitude, yeah.
more than 1 goal in 2 games of FIFA. Nicholas, that is a remarkable stat. And I think going into that final, he's full of confidence against Lev. But Lev, he's no pushover. He's a fantastic player. So that PS4 final is going to be really, really fascinating to watch, as well as the Xbox final as well. At the minute, it's going to be Goal Machine facing Resende in that final on the Xbox, unless Tekkz in the next third, the final third of this game, can score 2 goals to take us to extra time. 4-2-2.
It would be, but I think Neymar's been introduced for Goal Machine. That's the only change there. And Steven Gerrard, I believe.
Yep, and Ronaldinho.
He's going to be involved. Obviously, there's a lot of trust in him for doing that.
Channel is in a Gerrard right now.
Can the Liverpool hero?
He's pulled Liverpool out of many holes in the past.
Let's see, Richard. Last 13 game minutes here, then we'll know who our final 4 of the competition are. 32 came, 16 left the competition yesterday, 16 got underway in knockouts today. And then we'll be down to the last 4. 2 on each console, 2 console finals, then the big cross-console final where the prize money's at. Here we go. F2 Tekkz, Mbappe, going to go for a finesse, going to take a little deflection there, and fell to Ronaldinho, and he just put it wide. So close from him.
Channel is in Istanbul with Gerrard on the pitch. Can the lifelong Liverpool fan provide us with something?
All I want, honestly, is him just to score a 30-yarder with Gerrard and it being an important goal. So I can just release that commentary line. We'll have to wait and see.
It's good possession from Goal Machine. Trying to kill off any threat at the minute.
This is so good from Goal Machine. He's well happy to keep the ball.
Look at the press from Tekkz.
He has to, doesn't he? He has to come out and play. There's Gerrard straight involved. Look at the ongoing run. Vieira just doing enough there. Lunging out, getting a touch on the ball.
The only problem when you've got constant pressure and you're pressing this high up the pitch, there's going to be gaps in behind.
Play one more if he can. Goal Machine, this is... Oh, he just did so well with the deflection there to take it away from him, did Tekkz. Just recycle it for him. Let that clock tick down and say, as long as I've got the ball, you're going to be causing me no problems at all. However, he's lost it again. Pause cue by Goal Machine. He's not happy with something. Or just wants to alter the way he's playing. Maybe some fresh legs and a new midfielder to come on.
CR7's making that run down the line. He's going to try and hit him.
Can he play it? Can he play Messi? Yes, he can. Can he play back inside? You're probably going to think doesn't need to.
Marcelo and Maldini together. Doing enough to keep this game still alive.
Ronaldo to Ronaldinho. Play inside if he can. Doesn't need to get around the right side of his man. Maldini saying, no, I'm not giving up at all there. Trying to chase him down. Everyone's just being dispossessed at the moment in the final third.
Eusebio's making a run down the line if he decides to play him.
Plays inside instead. And Neymar back to the
so
man.
frantic right now, this
Everyone's
game.
panicking. Mbappe's turn. Oh, great save, De Gea. The pressure's now on Goal Machine, and now he's got his pause.
Both of these players giving away possession at pivotal times. It's very frantic right now, this game. You see Bergkamp on the bench there for Goal Machine. Is Messi going to come off as well? Maybe for Bale. Is it Kante coming on? So it looks like
Mbappe
he is still
involved
in that 4-2-3-1. Mbappe coming on. It's an interesting substitution because on that left-hand side, that's where that run was from Eusebio, in behind, in behind, in behind. Now you've got Mbappe. He's going to have the pace to get on that run with and also fatigued Marcelo.
Let's see if those changes can make an impact for him. Gerrard there went for it was a cross or either a finesse, one of the two. Varane to Hullet. 2 goals needed for Tekkz still. Steven Gerrard tried it from there, why not?
Yeah, on his weak foot as well. Not going to trouble David De Gea from that sort of angle.
He's not going to get many more chances now. Is Tekkz, you know, when he needs to attack as well. He's got Mbappe on Neymar's only recently come on as well. He's got a lot of energy to burn, and especially in that final third when he can run to a number of threaded through balls. It's been a great performance from Goal Machine. Scored some great goals in there.
Is that a corner?
When he's needed to step up, he has as well. And all these little things that are just falling in his way. You know, the corner there to slow it down. Though he's just lost out possession there. Needs to get straight back in the face of his opponent. If he gets 2 goals back here, it's going to be amazing. No easy task though, the way that Goal Machine is defending.
He's defending really well. He's keeping his composure. He's keeping possession really well. That's a heavy touch from De Gea.
An awful heavy touch from him as well. Just don't panic here for Tekkz. That's the key thing. Eusebio, a drag back. The important thing there is to stay so calm for Goal Machine. Ensure that his keeper gets back, and now he's in for a huge chance here.
Off the game.
Neymar, recently subbed on, just trying to hold the ball up. Instead he was back to Messi. Scoop turn. Vieira now back to it again. I think it's over. 2 goals now will be too little too late. Goal Machine has done it. And I'm sure the whole of North America will be behind him as well. Ronaldo to conclude it. Yes, it is. Put his name in that final. He'll be up against M10 Resende. And what a 2 legs of FIFA it's been for that man.
Yeah, game, set and match. He got quite a big slice of luck in the first leg with some of the goals that he was scoring. But in that second leg, when he's had the chances, he's taken them. And F2 Tekkz will be knocked out of the competition in the semi-final to the hands of his friend, Goal Machine. Great performance from the man from Rogue. And now we're going to get back-to-back Rogue champions in London.
So, obviously, MS Desari picking up the FUT Champions Cup win in December, and then Goal Machine still unbeaten. That's the point we've got to talk about. For all those players that went through and were unbeaten, the only 2 left are Nicholas and, more importantly, Goal Machine. Congratulations to that man. Friends off the pitch, and that's what it's all about, the sportsmanship at the end of the day. Goal Machine goes through, and he's going to be up against M10 Resende Richard. What a game.
Really good performance from Goal Machine as well. He kept his composure, he kept mature when he needed to. He saw out the game, and he's going through to the final to face M10 Resende.
He is indeed. Well, that is it, guys. We've gone from 32 down to